Hey guys, I've got a different video for you today. Let me set this down here. We are kind of doing this just like off the cuff, man. Totally unplanned, totally just kind of like whatever. So what I'm gonna do, sorry, I'm fixing my camera here. I am going to play a guitar solo through an entire instrumental song. And then after I do this, we're gonna talk a little bit about that. Now, 3 things that you must know before I play this solo. Number 1, I have no clue what I'm about to play. I'm just gonna play whatever comes out. So if I screw up on this, then I'm not gonna edit it out, guys. So I'm gonna literally record the track. You'll see the little yellow line recording in my studio here while I'm playing. So if I screw up, I just screw up, you know what I mean? Or if something sounds bad, hey, that's just part of it. Number 2 thing I want you to know about this is the song I'm playing to is actually going to be a song that's going on the new album I'm working on right now for 2020. I don't have a release date yet. You might have heard part of the song on another YouTube video. Here's what happens. Sometimes I write stuff specific for YouTube for like a lesson or to put on social media. I do a lot of just random riffs and stuff like that, and I'll do it in the full mix, and I'll go back and listen to it later. I'm like, you know, I kind of like that. I think I'm going to use that for a song. So that's what happened to this song and actually several others that you're going to hear on this album. So more to come on that. Number 3, before I get started here, and I promise I'm about to start playing, please subscribe to my channel, guys. Please give this video a thumbs up as well. That really helps my channel. I'm about to hit the 10,000 subscriber mark. I don't like to get it caught up in numbers, but that 10K mark, that allows me to do some other stuff. You know, it allows me to put my merch out here on YouTube and some other things. So it just kind of opens my channel up a little more. So thank you for supporting my channel, by the way. All right, enough of me talking. Let's get to the song. This is completely unplanned. We're just gonna play, okay? And then we'll talk a little bit more. Hang around for after the song. I think the song's like 3 minutes and 20 something seconds. So All right, guys, so I really couldn't hear myself that well when I was recording that. That's not an excuse for anything that I played that might have not sounded right. You know, I felt what I was playing. I felt a couple of spots that I was like, okay, if I were recording this, I'd do that part over again. So the reason why I did this video, guys, there is a point to all this. And one is, I think this is one of the best ways to practice. If you can record a rhythm track, I know a while back I did a video on how to create backing tracks. If you want to watch that, you can click up here somewhere. I'll put it up there, but I'll leave that link in the description of this video as well, so you can finish watching this first. But you know, if you need like a resource to how to create backing tracks, that's a good video to watch. But my point is, I think it's really good. This is like the best way to practice your lead guitar playing is, you know, record a rhythm track, record about 3 minutes long, put some dummy drums to it. If you want to put a bass track in there, if you have a bass to do that or have time to do that, do that. If not, no big deal. But the goal here is to have a backing track that you can play along with and that you wrote, okay? I think it's really important that if you write the rhythm, and even if it's just the same rhythm over and over, I don't care. You know, that might be even better to start with. Write the same rhythm part and just like, you know, write a part and just duplicate it until you hit like 3 or 4 minutes, and then go back and just jam along with it, man. Just play along with it. Now, here's the kicker with this specific song that I wrote here. It's in 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 different keys. Okay, so here's the thing. When you're playing a song in different keys, when those keys change, that's really helpful to you. It's frustrating, but it's helpful at the same time, because then you go out of that comfort zone on the fretboard. Okay, so really this video title, I don't even know what I'm going to call this video yet. I mean, of course, obviously by the time you see it, I'll have a title for it, but I'm thinking about calling it like the best way to practice, you know, to get out of your comfort zone and playing leads. So this is just a really good way. Now, another method to getting out of your comfort zone, and this is something I did when I was just starting out playing guitar, and this is how I became, you know, to what I consider to be like a really good lead guitar player in a short amount of time, is I would just throw on the radio. I would just turn on the radio and I would just make up solos along with whatever song happened to be playing at the time. And of course on the radio, you've got songs, like almost every song's in a different key. Whereas if you're playing to like a CD or tape, you know, we had cassettes back then, because I did that too. I'd play along with cassettes, but you know, a lot of bands play their songs in the same key. They might have 1, 2, maybe 3 songs in a different key or whatever, you know. But it's just, you know, it's just good to like have your own track to play along with. But also, it's just as good to just play leads, just make up stuff. Don't even try to learn the song. If you're like listening to something on, let's say iTunes or Spotify, or maybe you're listening to my CD. Where's my CD? I always gotta throw in my shameless plug. That is my latest CD, guys. Most of you watching my channel, my subscribers, you guys know about this. A lot of you have this CD, or at least you own it on like iTunes or Google Play or whatever. But this is my CD. I'll leave a link in the description below to listen to the album and stream this album, Masterpiece, and to get the CD. So maybe you guys are playing along with my music, but you know, which that CD, that album actually, a lot of songs are in the same key, but there's like probably 4 or 5 different songs that aren't. So that's a good album to play along with. Plus I do a lot of changes within the songs as well. You'll be playing in one key, then I'll switch on you. You're like, crap, Jason, I wanted you to stay in this key, dude. Now I've got to change my leader around. But anyway, you get my point though. Just good to play along with something. You know, like my performance I just did, I have not listened at this part of the video, like I'm making this video right now. I have not gone back and listened to this song yet, so I have no clue what I played, and I won't remember any of that stuff. Now, before we leave here, this is important. A quick other note, I'm giving you guys a lot of notes today, but another thing here is I would absolutely go back and change. I'm not gonna, like this lead, I'll probably not keep any of it at all. It was just me practicing. One thing I did notice about my own playing here is because I was kind of put on the spot, there's something I didn't do that I want you guys to always do. I didn't really go outside much of my comfort zone. Yeah, the song was in 4 different keys. That was fine, but if you noticed, I did a lot of tapping, and I did a lot of speed picking and a lot of bends. Those are things that I feel pretty comfortable doing a lot. Those are like strategies I have practiced relentlessly over the years and gotten really good at. So I did a lot of that stuff. However, some things you didn't hear me do, I don't think I did any sweep arpeggios in that, or any type of arpeggios at all. I don't think I did some of the string skipping exercises I do sometimes, and some of the other little melodic pieces that I do normally. But I didn't do any of that because I was on the spot. I'm like, crap, I told these guys I'm gonna just record whatever and I'm gonna post it, so I have to be honest with you, and I stuck to that. What you hear is just whatever I played the first time. I didn't like stop it or go back and change anything. It's just there it is. So being on the spot, I found that I was disappointed in myself. I did not like practice. I didn't like play some of the stuff, some of the harder stuff to me, some of the stuff that I don't feel 100% confident all the time. You know, and I'll be honest with you guys. Every guitar player, even the greatest of them, have their weak points. We all do, and that's okay. So I should have been a better example in this video here for the song, and I should have broke out some sweep arpeggios. And who cares if I messed up? Who cares if I messed up in front of camera? I'm not here. You guys know that I don't put stuff on YouTube to say, but you can't play this, like a gazillion other guitar players do. And look, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm glad they can play that. That's awesome. You know, I can play a lot of that stuff too, but that's not my purpose on this channel. You know what I mean? My purpose on this channel is really to help you guys. This is your channel. It's not even my channel. This is your channel. So I want to set an example. I truly want to help you guys become better guitar players and better musicians. Whether you want to do this for a career, or whether you just have fun doing it, it doesn't matter. You know, but you guys love playing. We're very passionate about our instrument, about playing. So anyway, I don't want you to do what I just did. I want you to really branch out, man. I want to see you like do those things that are hard to you, because that's the only way you get better. And the funny thing is, like, I didn't play any sweep arpeggios in the song, but I was practicing sweeps like crazy today, like for an hour. So I should have done them, you know what I mean? But regardless, I learned from my mistake that I just made. Speaking of mistake, I'm kind of hungry now. Actually, I think my wife's cooking chicken. Hey, that'll work too. Chicken and pasta tonight. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Anyway, so you get my point, guys. I hope this video helped you. Don't forget to check out the links in the description of this video. The three things. There's a video for backing tracks. You heard my backing track. If you want to learn how to make those, some of you know how to do that already, so don't worry about watching it if you already know it. But those of you who don't, that's a really good video showing you every step of the way on how to create a backing track that you can play along with. What was the other thing? Oh, links to my album. That's in the description of the video as well. I was going to put something else in there, but I'll probably think of it once I finish this video. Guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate all of you. Leave me any questions and comments on this video. This was really fun. I had a blast recording this because I did not plan it. Like, literally, I'm just blabbing now. You guys have probably checked out already. But I was just literally like sitting in my studio working on a song. This is a song I had recorded, and I'm like, I think I recorded it for another YouTube video. I'll find out which one it is, but I was like, I really like this song. This is going on the album, but it wasn't quite long enough. So I added like a bridge in there, and it's funny because I originally wrote this specific song. I don't even know what the name of it is yet, but I originally wrote it on my 6-string. So I'm like, this bridge, let's do some 7-string stuff in there. Let's play around with that B string. So that's what I did. Which was really fun to do that. And then I was like, I've got this idea for a video. I'm gonna whip it out real quick and do it. So here we are. Guys, all right. Thank you again for watching. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Until the next video, as always, keep it metal. And yes, this is a really cool Delane shirt. I saw them live about a year or so ago. Yeah, last year. Awesome. All right, guys, keep it metal.